Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Good morning, Memphis, Tennessee. Good morning to our listening audience out there. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part of our journey. Today is Thursday, and this is Our Plugs, the community connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty. I am here with my girl, my little sister, my co-host, DJ Miss Morningstar, and we are from Our Plugs, the community connection. Yes, ma'am. One more day, and it is a Friday. Yes, today is Thursday. We're going to enjoy this day. Tomorrow is the 4th of July, so there's going to be some celebrations. I think those people up in Washington have had I've had a field day laughing. I don't know what kind of fair that's been, but it's been interesting. It's been a good giggle along the way. Nonetheless, we'll talk about it because today is Political Tea with DeeJay, the real DeeJay Papi, and Icognito Denim. And today is the day that we get into politics. We get into the weeds of things. We get into it. And I hope you guys are ready for it. Our team is a team that's going to give it to you straight, no chaser. So buckle up. Is all I can tell you. Buckle up. But before we can get into any of that, let me say good evening to our family and friends on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of our journey as well. I want to remind everyone to drink their 16 ounces of water. Look at my cup. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can find this cup on at Sparkle Kicks in her gallery. She handmade this, and it's holding my 16 ounces of water. Actually, it does 2 bottles. So yes, that is my water intake. Take your morning medication, take your vitamins, especially those women who are going through things. Please take your vitamins. That's a easy fix. And of course, eat you a delicious breakfast. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Miss Morningstar to get those positive affirmations because God knows we need them. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Thursday.
Yeah.
We got 72 hours, some of us.
Yes.
It's right there. We got it. About to grab it. Grab and hold on to it.
Hold on tight.
Yes, enjoy your time off. Yeah, I heard you talking early, Kitty, about that 250 years fair.
Is that what it was?
They got about 10-ish, 20-ish people there. I don't know.
Yeah, they got a few people that trickled in. You know, there's no.
I saw a man dancing in the grass by himself. He had on costume and everything. I don't know.
He had on a costume.
He had on all this type of costume.
Them people.
Special. You know they special.
A little touched.
Happy Thursday, everybody, in TikTok land, Instagram, Facebook, and to our listeners, y'all. Let's get into some affirmations. Let's get our day started right. Let's talk about affirmations for whatever it is you're dealing with. Because when things are feeling heavy and overwhelming or emotionally unsteady, many people turn to affirmations, hoping a sense of grounding or relief. You might have tried repeating affirmations in mirrors, which is a good thing. And saving affirmations to your phone, maybe even putting the yellow stickies I used to always talk about on your mirror. You know, just things to remind yourself of, who you are. It helps support your mental health. It helps you have clarity, emotional steadiness, all that self-care. It's good. It's really good for you. So daily affirmations are short, intentional statements meant to support your thoughts, emotions, and sense of self. So one, you want to keep the language believable when you do an affirmation. You want to, whatever you say, you want to really believe what you're saying. You want to match the affirmations with your current need, because maybe you have something personal in your life going on. Maybe you need a new car, or maybe, you're looking to buy a new home and you really want the home, so you have to say some things to affirm that. Make sure it's the effective way to speak directly into actually dealing with what you got going on at that moment. So, daily affirmations for anxiety, stress, and overthinking. You can say things like this: I can slow this moment down, because you are in control. So, you can slow it down if you need to. My thoughts don't control my actions. I am safe right now. I can handle uncertainties. This feeling will shift even if it takes time. I don't need to solve everything today. My body is allowing me to rest. I can breathe through this moment. Worry is not the same as reality. That's facts. I can choose grounding over spiraling. It's okay to pause. Take a step away. I can ask for support. My nervous system can settle. I don't have to be perfect to be okay. The moment doesn't define me. I can redirect my attention gently. I'm learning how to cope. I can tolerate discomfort. I am not alone in this feeling. I'm allowed to feel calm. I can return to the present moment. I'm doing my best with what I have. And that is your affirmations, guys. I hope today, whatever you may have going on, this helps you go through it, get through it, and get over it. And because we gonna keep going, regardless, right?
They say there's power in the tongue. Speak it into existence. And I believe that, you can speak positivity into your life just like you can speak
Yeah,
negativity into your life. Choose to be positive. Thank you, Miss Morningstar. I
well,
always like to hear those affirmations. It gives me a sense of calm, because I believe in all of that. Affirmations to me is like talking to myself. I talk to myself quite often just to make sure that I'm okay. And when I'm not okay, I still talk to myself, because I have to remind myself that I can be okay.
that's exactly what it is, Kitty. It's
Yeah,
talking to yourself. It's
just talking to yourself.
encouraging yourself.
Exactly. And it's okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into this hot weather. I mean, just the weather, the heat. Man, when I tell y'all it's so hot, it don't make no doggone sense. I mean, just that. It's hot. It's angry hot. All right, Holly Springs. Today you have a high of 95, a low of 74. Feels like 104 degrees during the day, 75 at night with a 15% chance of rain. That is all childish. All of that I just said is childish. Winds are out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's going to be a partly cloudy day. There may be some stray showers and thunderstorms. It's possible, but it's only a 15% chance of rain. So good luck. Humidity is high during the day and very high at night. Make sure you drink plenty of water. It's very important, especially now that it's so hot, to get your water intake up. Memphis, Tennessee, buckle up. High today of 96, a low today of 77. Feels like 106 degrees during the day. Mm, mm, mm. With the low of 81. There's a 17% chance of rain. Winds are out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Again, it's going to be partly cloudy in the morning. Excuse me, possible stray shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. Cross your fingers, because typically it'll cool off that day, but the next day is going to be hot. Actually, it's going to be hotter the next day. Humidity will be moderate during the day and high at night. Come on through Houston, H-Town, hot baby. Today we have a high of 91, a low of 76. Feels like 99 during the day, thank goodness. 86 at night. We have a 72% chance of rain. Fingers are crossed. I want it to rain so it can cool off just a little bit. Winds out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's going to be partly cloudy, thunderstorms in the afternoon. So those of you who are out in the afternoon, please slow down just a tad bit. We know how our Houston drivers are. And look, if I'm sick of anything, it's definitely the traffic and the way people can't drive when there's a drop of water on the ground. Get it together, folks. Again, partly cloudy, thunderstorms in the afternoon. Humidity will be high during the day and very high at night. And that is your weather. Enjoy it. It looks like we're going to have some pretty decent weather over the weekend. However, I'm going to give a warning right now. If you decide to use fireworks, please have a fire extinguisher close. Do not let your children just take over because accidents do happen. And please, for the love of everything holy, do not shoot in the air. What goes up must come down. Please keep that in mind when you see, especially if you've been drinking. Please don't pick up your weapon and shoot up in the air. People have lost their lives behind that. So be careful this holiday weekend. Yes, we're celebrating 250 years of America, even though the man with the dead hands is a week ahead, and them swollen ankles and that leprosy on his neck supposed to be speaking on Saturday. Don't nobody want to hear him. If y'all really want to know the truth, I wonder if he's gonna show up, sis. You're on mute. Do you think he's gonna show up?
Yeah, he's gonna ruin everybody's holiday. If they, if that's what they want to celebrate, because I celebrate Juneteenth, but whatever. I mean, whatever.
I'm enjoying my 72 days, 72 hours.
I'm enjoying my time off paid.
Okay. Paid, okay? That's all I'm enjoying. Everything else is maybe I'll get me some good barbecue if somebody decides to put something on the pit. It won't be me because it's too hot. I can't cook when it's this hot. I cannot. It's hot. I really don't cook anyway, but that's neither here nor there. I'll leave that up to the folks who love to cook, like Miss Morningstar and my brother. Well, you're really good at it, whether you love it.
Yeah, but I don't love it.
I enjoy to eat your cooking.
But I like when my husband decides to.
Me too, girl. When your husband
right, when he cook, we be like,
more please. The pasta salad. Don't get me started. Mr. Morningstar can cook. He's a chef.
Yeah.
And he can cook. He can
cook.
He throw down. Burn. All right, let's go ahead and get into this Holly Springs and Mississippi news. I got some good news for those who decide to get out over the weekend. We've got I'm going to give you 13 Mississippi state parks with sandy beaches that will make you forget about the Caribbean. Sandy beaches? Did somebody say a beach? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start with this one. And I'm looking at the pictures. It's really nice.
Watch those parks.
Percy Quinn State Park is one. It's really nice. Very, it's like, there's a lake, some lakes just have that peaceful energy that makes you want to stay forever. And Lake Tangipahoa at Percy Quinn Park is exactly that kind of place. Now, I know I said that wrong, but y'all know what I mean, those who live there. The sandy swim beach here is clean, well-maintained, and genuinely inviting. So it's in Macomb, Mississippi. It's beautiful. That's one, Percy Quinn. And they've got kids can splash around near the shore while everyone else soaks up the sun. Looks beautiful. All right, the next one is Tishomingo State Park. Now this one has a waterfall. This one is nice. Yeah, this is beautiful. Let me give you some information on that one. Tishomingo State Park plays by its own rules, and that is exactly why it deserves a spot on the list. Bear Creek carves through ancient rock formations here, creating natural sandy pools that feel like something out of an adventure film. It's beautiful. It's in Tishomingo, Mississippi, tucked into the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. Man, that's beautiful. Next, we have Lake Lowndes State Park. Now that is nice. Yeah. Check it out. 150 acre freshwater lake with a proper sandy beach is not something you stumble across every day. And Lake Lowndes State Park in Columbus delivers exactly that. The water here is calm and clear, perfect for a long afternoon swim. I've never swam in the lake. I'm kind of terrified of doing that. I always think that it's outdoors. There may be alligators and snakes. I just can't get into it like that. I'm sorry. Next, we have Lake Lincoln State Park. Now that has a nice beach. I'm looking at it. Beautiful beach. And folks are in the water. Yeah, it looks lovely. This one is in Weston, Mississippi. There's swimming, boating, jet skiing, kayaking, water skiing are all available. That's nice. It's nice right there. Next, we have Trace State Park. Beautiful park. That's beautiful. This one is in Pontotoc, Mississippi. And Roosevelt State Park. That looks like some good fishing can come up out of there. That one's a 150-acre lake. It's calm, swimmable, and set against a backdrop of lush forest that makes every photo look professionally staged. But my thing is, it's a lake, and there's trees. There may be alligators in there, so I don't know.
Bears and the
I don't know. They have cabins, camping, and picnic areas, and it's nice, nicely groomed. It's a beautiful park. I'm just scared. I didn't think about the bears.
the bears. I
The
I
bears.
don't do all that camper stuff.
Do you think bears are in Mississippi?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh,
I mean, I don't know, but
I'm gonna look it up. Buccaneer State
it
Park.
sounds, the names of these parks that you're naming off sound real indigenous.
Yeah, they do. They do, don't they? I was thinking that. Buccaneer State Park. It's got a beautiful beach, a pier that you can fish off of.
It is.
It's right on the edge of Mississippi Sound. Buccaneer State Park is the closest thing to a full ocean experience you'll find in the entire state. The salty breeze hits differently here. This one is in Waveland, Mississippi. Then we have Waldoxie State Park. Nice. It's a nice pier. Beautiful beach. This is a 60-acre spring-fed lake, and the swimming beach here has a character that is hard to put into words. The water is cool and clear. The sand is soft, and the cypress trees standing in the shadows give the whole place a Southern Gothic beauty that feels completely unique. I don't want anything Gothic when I'm swimming. That one is in Holly Springs, Mississippi. Oh wow, that one's nice. Lead. Legend State Park. This one is nice as well. Y'all have got some beautiful parks. This one is in Louisville, Mississippi, with a beautiful beach. Then we have a Paul B. Johnson State Park. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's full on summer experience packed into a well-designed spot. This is gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, it's place for camping, bears, alligators, all of that. Yep, it sure does. And that one is in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And last but Golden Memorial State Park. I got three more. Golden Memorial State Park, that's in Walnut Grove, Mississippi. There's a lake with the beach, small but genuinely sandy, perfect for a relaxed afternoon swim, a quiet picnic by the water. Tom Bigby State Park. Now this one is huge. And last but not least, the Tom Bigby State Park is in Toluca, Mississippi. And then last but not least, we have, hold on. J.P. Coleman State Park. It's on the edge of Pickwick Lake near Luca, Mississippi. Yes, these are some very indigenous names. And I noticed that when I had read the article earlier, and I tried to get the pronunciations correct, but hey, I'm only human. You guys, if you have the opportunity, get out there and enjoy. Those are state parks. I don't think that there's a fee. I don't know. He charges he done changed everything. So check, you may want to Google it and see if you have to pay a drive-in fee or a breathing air fee. You know how Trump does. So those are your state parks. Get out there and enjoy them. Miss Morningstar, did you want to give us something for Memphis, Tennessee?
So I know that the south of Memphis, they had it's the MSCS hosted a food giveaway. So hundreds of people lined up in the community and Riverview communities and received food as Memphis Shelby County School District's MSCS food giveaway. So I guess they have this annually, and especially when the kids are out of school, they
Good.
give out fresh food going. As people pull up, they do that a lot of different places. So
yeah,
see that they're doing that too. So if you guys want to look it up, it didn't have a different time when they're out there doing it, but they said this school district partners with Mid-South Food Bank, who provides the food. So make sure you get out there. Make sure children is eating this summer.
If you need it, go.
Because a lot of kids unfortunately have to just depend on school lunches to have meals. Actually, their parents don't make a lot of money. They may be able to feed them, dinner, and then they may not be able to pack a lunch or have a breakfast in the morning. So it's important that they have programs like that for the kids. And effective July 1st, which is yesterday in Radio World, the new laws take effect. I know Kitty went through a whole list of laws, and these laws are going to affect Tennessee, Arkansas, and Mississippi starting July 1st. Harsher drug laws, harsher more information on stand your ground laws. So make sure you guys go log on to your local county and check out what these new laws are going to inflict and how they may affect you, and what you need to do to be aware of your rights. It's crazy.
Yeah. I know my rights.
A lot going on, right? I know my rights. That's what you say. So y'all have to make sure you get up there and check that out. And that's pretty much it. What I came across. I try to stay away from the other stuff that's happening in the city. It's a lot. Y'all, Memphis, Tennessee, y'all take care of yourself. There's a lot of stuff going on.
It is. It's a lot of negative stuff going on. I saw that in Mississippi as well as in Memphis, in Tennessee. And there's a lot going on. I need for our adults to talk to our youth. Some of the things that I'm reading, just stop it. Cut it out. Cut it out, plain and simple. I don't mind it's the devil's workshop. So if your child doesn't have a job and they're at 16 years old, help them to find a job, because them sitting around is getting them in trouble. And that's the only thing that I can think of. I don't mind the devil's workshop. You're letting the devil come in and win. Let's take a quick commercial break, Miss Morningstar. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back with politics after this quick commercial break. Stand by.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
What's up, everybody? Scott Cologne, District Attorney and candidate for the United States Senate for the great state of Mississippi. I had a great time talking about my campaign with the crew at the Community Connection morning radio show. I'm running because Mississippi matters. Our families are paying more for less, and our rural hospitals are under serious threat. I spent my career fighting for my community, and I'll bring that same fight to Washington. Folks in the Holly Springs area and the worldwide should check out our convo and visit cologneforsenate.com because Mississippi matters.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now, I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit marakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DeeJay Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
Remember, Iran doesn't have a choice in a lot of this because we destroyed so much. And I'll give you a quick math equation. Okay, maybe they do end up getting $20 billion, let's say. Let's say we're still $300 to $500 billion ahead, considering we destroyed their Navy, destroyed their Air Force, destroyed all those nuclear facilities I already spoke about, their steel manufacturing, their drone manufacturing, and so many other things. We destroyed all that and closed their ports. We're pretty far ahead.
So we destroyed everything, and we're going to pay them to rebuild it all, pay them to open the strait that was already open for free. And at the same time, people here in the district can't afford to eat, can't afford their health care, and can't afford rent. Got it. If that don't make sense to you either, please consider supporting my campaign. Go to BernardTaylorForCongress.com. Let's bring some change here to Florida.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. As I said before the commercial break, today is political tea. We may as well bring the gang on up.
Yes, before we do that, I wanted to say something really quick.
Uh-oh.
Did y'all see the daredevil couple who climbed to the top of the Empire State Building to put a pro-peace banner up there and get engaged? Did y'all see that foolishness?
They going to jail.
They did go to jail. When they
right
bust down, they arrested them crazies.
You know, my thing is, if y'all want to live together for the rest of your lives in holy matrimony, don't start by going to jail.
What? I just knew.
One of my coworkers.
I just knew who did it. I knew it before I
Me too.
Let me see.
Me too. No, one of my coworkers asked me to come into his office because he has a TV in his office. Asked me to come in, send me a message. Hey, come in here right now. You got to see this.
Live.
When I got to the door, he was like, you ain't going to believe it, but you know it's the usual suspect. I walked in there, I'm reading, and I just looked at him and said, I don't have time for this today. I am trying to work. I got business to. Why are they on top of the?
They show like climbing stuff lately. Y'all notice that? They show like the climb. Like, look, it's up. You know, I mean, all right, I'm going to bring everybody up because you know, I'm going to start talking trash and then it's going to be a whole thing. And I'm going to get in trouble because my mouth is reckless and I ain't going to even do it. But just little monkey. Little curious Georges.
I'm a climb. Let's climb the Empire State Building, and when we get up there, let's
Hey, babe. Wouldn't it be hot if
wouldn't it be
the
hot?
Empire State Building, babe?
Yes.
Yeah, what would be even cooler is if I get on my knee and propose to you. Yeah. Yeah. Rad.
I can't stand you. I really cannot stand you.
Oh my God, this is gonna be so cool.
you so much right now. Hello. Good morning, DJ, Denim, and Real. I cannot stand Miss
Good
Morning.
Good morning.
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 Good
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 morning,
morning.
Holly
morning.
Springs, Mississippi.
Yes. Did y'all see that yesterday? The Empire State Building couple.
According to what I read, they do stunts. I don't know if it's for movies, for
They
fun,
was on
or what.
Netflix, so
Huh?
I said they was on Netflix.
Okay,
But,
so they do stunts.
yeah, they. I don't.
I don't know why y'all were looking to see what they look like, because y'all
You
already
know,
knew
we
what they
ain't.
look like when you heard the story. Stop playing.
We
You
knew
know
it from the
dang
jump.
go well.
We knew it from the jump. We knew good and doggone well.
Baby, the minute they said somebody scaling the Empire, I said, okay.
Oh, here we go.
Statue of Liberty. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not one of us. Yeah, no, we're not doing that at all.
Nah,
Hey,
we don't do that.
we don't do that.
In the
Well,
cages with
I'm
the
glad they
lions.
made it up and made it down.
Yeah.
But now they in jail.
Well, they
I
won't be
mean,
there long.
They won't. They they
Probably out already. They might have got bailed out.
They may have, but to me, there's nothing that could ever get me to do anything like that. But
Oh.
common sense ain't common. Hello, Denim and Real.
What's happening? What's happening? What up? Holly Springs. What's happening? Memphis. And the people in Houston that are watching.
Yes, gotta watch us. Absolutely. Hey, Denim, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How's y'all Friday going so far?
Thursday, it's going all right.
Thursday.
You know, almost Friday. Almost Friday.
I know.
It's going all
I wish it was.
okay, because I would still be
But
in
I
the
thought
bed.
it was Friday morning.
No, it's Thursday morning.
Thursday morning. Yes,
Well, we get that 72 hours though, because
we do.
They do the holiday a day before. The holiday is Saturday, but they give us a day before. So
Okay.
Yeah, so it is going to be our Friday.
Yes. Today is our Friday.
Today is our Friday, actually. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard you ladies talking about that heat wave. That heat wave, they're telling people. I saw Mandani do a whole television news alert saying stay in, people.
it's
Of
serious.
course, I called some of my relatives in New York to make sure they saw that. Stay your behind in. They anticipate the entire United States actually reaching over 100 degrees.
Yes, I called my parents in Cleveland, Ohio, and my mother was like, I was in my car, it was 98 degrees. I said, oh.
Yeah.
So from what I understand, this heat wave is global.
Yes.
I have to verify it, but I heard that there was like 1,000 people died in France from the heat.
In Europe.
Oh, that's right.
They really can't, this is too much sun. This is too much.
But here's my thing. In New York, in the northern states, I guess central AC in 2026 isn't as popular as it is in the South, because we all have central AC.
But right now, Kitty, even the central air, like I looked at the thermostat in there before I came on this live. It's so hot outside that the units are having trouble keeping up with the heat.
That's true.
I get it. Yes, I agree 1,000%. What were you going to say, Denim?
I was going to say, I think, and for places like New York, I think the buildings they're aged where they didn't have like central air. So a lot of them have those units.
They got
kind of like here in Florida, a lot of people have those units.
The box,
It's about to be one of them Spike Lee do the right thing songs.
Yeah, put it in the window.
Exactly.
I've been seeing videos throughout the Midwest of, you know how you set your trash bins out for pickup. And I've seen them melted all the way down to the concrete. And people are just taking videos. They're throwing water on the concrete and it dries instantly. They're doing things like frying an egg outside their window because that's how hot it is.
Yeah.
Like they're doing a demonstrating, and I see a lot of it coming out of the Midwest.
And so what have I been saying to you gentlemen for the last couple of months? It's not the same.
That sun is not our sun.
Right. I said that is not the same sun. I
Yeah,
don't recall that sun being so glared that you can't see the the outprint of the sun.
mm,
It's so glared out now. If you guys look at it like midday tomorrow, you'll see what I'm talking about. That sun is that sun is something else. It's not
well,
the same sun.
all I know is at this point in
It's
my
cooking
life,
some folks.
it is.
It's
It's burning
definitely cooking,
up.
folks.
It is.
Y'all
It's not
stay
like,
hydrated. Make sure y'all stay under somebody's AC because it
yeah.
is detrimentally. I mean, it is damaging hot.
And New York is hoping they don't black out.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
my
heard a couple
concern as
places was having
well.
power
I
outage.
can't hear you, Kitty.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear you, Kitty. You got to drop. StreamYard is cutting up again, y'all. Just bear with us. But I heard one young lady, I think she in Kentucky. She said they had a blackout. They had to, because everybody is running the AC at the same time, and that happens a lot here in Texas, actually, because we got that old crappy
That
power
grid
grid.
still haven't
Yeah.
fixed.
Yeah, and he ain't fixed it. He ain't did nothing. Hot Wheels just rolling around here. Anyway, he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing, of course. So we definitely have blackout moments.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
I can't hear her.
You can't hear me?
That's their biggest fear in New York. I can hear them.
You can. I can't. Can you hear her, Denim?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, I'll be right
back. Oh, no, not now. When you first came on, I just heard you.
I mean, I'm talking now, Denim. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
so
I'm gonna drop down and come back, but y'all keep it going.
Yes, StreamYard is giving us the blues. I see he's there. It's giving us the blues, and I don't understand. You got your payment, StreamYard. Turn our stuff on. You get it. Look.
Okay, now I can't hear her. Can you guys hear me?
Oh my goodness!
I can hear you and her.
Yes.
Is it that corner? Is it that?
I don't know. Real, say something. I can't hear you. Say something, Real.
Dude.
Did you say something?
Yes. Can you hear us, Real?
I hear you. I don't hear DeeJay.
Yeah, she's going out now.
You're gonna have to drop.
I'm going down because I can't say something, Kitty.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. She said, "Say something, Kitty."
Yes, but we can hear her, but she can't hear us. So we're gonna go. DeeJay, go ahead and drop and come back. And Miss Morningstar's trying to come back. This technology, oh my goodness!
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah, I was just explaining the TikTok. It's crazy right now, and it does. Lately, it's been doing it a little bit more often. And y'all wonder if the heat got something to do with it. I'm just saying.
I mean,
man, they shutting down CERN.
These data centers and all this crap.
And it's that CERN thing that they shutting it down.
What's that?
It's like it's like an atom collider / something where they can see deep into space. Every time they start it up or shut it down, something crazy happens.
All right. Well, you know what, Real? Let's go ahead and get into politics. And if you see somebody talking and you can't hear them, just raise your hand and just
do this.
Yeah, just do this. Yeah. So, Real, what do we have as far as politics is concerned?
For me, I want to start off with elections. I got two things real quick. The fact that Donald Trump and his group of clowns are wanting to hold a Republican National Convention in Dallas for the midterms. This is the first time they've ever held a national convention for the midterms. So that lets me know they're scared of what's about to happen in Texas.
Anything to invite Grinder, y'all. That's what they want.
Say it again. Say it one more time, Real.
Your cousin Trump, he is holding a Republican National Convention in Dallas for the midterm elections. So this will happen sometime in September. They want to focus, I guess it's supposed to be with a focus on this race between Tallarico and Ken Paxton.
That's why they're going to lose.
Sounds like they're running scared.
Why don't they just say they want to have a grinder party? I mean, just come all the way out with it. We know already. Y'all ain't got up front because y'all want to get together. Y'all want to have a big convention.
Y'all ain't got to lie to kick it. Go
You
on
know,
kick it.
we accept all people over here. Do what you do.
Do what you do. Just watch my shoes, you know? We don't care nothing about y'all getting together. We do not care. But the mere fact that you think that you're going to do a Republican convention, that's why y'all going to lose. Anyway.
So, secondly,
these people crazy.
I feel like there is definitely a changing of the guard coming in the Democratic Party. I've seen it in the primaries where these Democratic Socialists are winning. We had yet another one win her primary in Denver, Colorado, 1st District. Her name, Milad. Come back to me on that one.
Right, leave it alone. It's very hard.
It's very hard to say. My only question about the Democratic Socialists are these are people that are Democrats that believe in socialism, correct?
Yeah, it's kind of a
Denim's face. Denim is over there struggling.
It's kind of a hybrid. You're gonna have to fight him on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that.
So I'm of the mind that socialism
it's kind of a almost.
Hold on, Real.
He can't hear
yeah,
you.
we can hear you. Hold on, Real.
All right, so I was saying that the socialists, they're using the Democratic Party because I can't hear you.
No, keep
going. Keep going.
Okay, so the socialists are using the Democratic Party as the vehicle to get to where they need to go. Democrats are now considered centered and liberal. And our country is moving progressive. And we've been headed that way for quite some time. And I'm all for it. But I would not, I do believe that we're calling them Democratic Socialists because they're using the Democratic Party, but eventually they're going to distance and full-on socialism. I was just reading an article today with Mike Schumer and how he's sitting up there, he's trying to, well, we know there's going to be a battle within the party. And that is the split that we're seeing happening right now between Schumer and the old guard and the new ones in Madani that's coming in. It's bound to happen. It's going to happen. It is a healthy split, and I think we all need to acknowledge it.
Well, let me say this before it goes you go any further. It's needed.
Yeah.
The Democrat Party right now by name is damaged. Not only by name, but the party itself is damaged. And I think that them coming in as socialists, progressives, can give it a chance for that what they're looking for, third party type of thing to come to life. We're not going to be able to use that Democrat name too much more. Donald Trump has damaged it. Even though you find MAGAs and some Republicans say, well, I'm not, voting for him, but I'm not voting Democrat. The name is damaged. Mm-hmm. And those who are upset, well, guess what? They should be upset because in all reality, they've got to go. It would not have gotten this far if they were more progressive. It wouldn't have gotten this far, but it did. And so there's got to be some changes made within that party. And after the smoke clears, I hope they change the name, take the Democrats off. But right now, to get the right type of people to follow, I think they're going to have to call themselves Democrat Socialists.
So my thing, I have to agree with Denim. I'm going to have to agree with Denim on this one because I've watched, and the Democratic Socialists that I've been watching, it seems that they have latched on to the Democratic name, and in latching onto that Democratic name, they are causing division. I feel like they're part of like the Green Party, where they come in and they pull out votes for that Democrat. At the end of the day, we're trying to resolve the issues that we're having within our society, whether it's healthcare, whether it's food insecurities, whatever it is, we are trying to all collectively work towards resolving that issue. In my opinion, they've come in and they've attached themselves to the Democratic because they're close enough and they line up close enough to the Dems. However, they are still pulling votes away from those Democrats in hopes that they will win.
All right,
but
so
some of them don't have a strong enough name to actually beat that Republican candidate. Go ahead.
Who are they pulling away from? Are y'all saying they pulling away from candidates that are more known candidates, or is this just the people saying, I want change, I want to progress, and I want to move forward?
In some cases, I would have to agree with that as well. But
because they're tired of the same old story.
And I get that. I agree. I'm tired of it as well. I am.
All right, so
go ahead, Denim.
One of the biggest distinctions between a Democratic Socialist and the Democrats is the funding, APAC money. A Democratic Socialist,
man, shit.
Real. I heard all of that.
Yeah, man.
45-56. Go ahead. Keep going.
So the biggest distinction between a Democratic Socialist and a Democratic Party is the funding. A socialist will denounce the APAC money, the APAC funding, and this relationship that we have with Israel. And that is one of the primary factors leading the American people towards socialism today, is that relationship we have with Israel and their involvement in how they've intertwined themselves into our politics. Oh, it's just me and you now?
Oh, yes.
I'm going to take up the whole show.
I'm still here.
Yeah, you're right. It's how they intertwine with you're saying, what y'all saying is that these socialists are coming into the party. And I want to see, because you're right. They're not like real known names.
But what stands out about them is their platform.
Okay.
I only have one question for them then. I welcome new ideas. I welcome new people. I really and truly do. I think that there should be a change of the guard. What worked in 1999 will not work in 2026. And we have to evolve and step aside and give the younger folks time and energy to walk in and start making these laws. I agree with that.
Now is the time.
But my only question would be, what was their stance on Kamala? Because for me, that's going to tell me. I'm not talking about anybody else. That's going to tell me where their minds were at. Because let me finish my comment. If they felt that yelling about Gaza and yelling about Palestine and yelling about and disrupting against Kamala Harris, and she had no control over that, yet they did not do the same for any of the Republicans to this very day. They're not showing up at these Trump rallies. They're not doing any of that, but they did it against Dems. I feel like you're attacking the Dems, and they're closer in ideology than the Republicans are, but you went on the attack of our first Black woman, or not, well, in our era, to run for office over something she had no power over.
Who went on the attack? Kamala and Madani have already met a couple of times.
I'm not saying that all of them are. I'm saying I would like to know their stance. I'm not saying that they did or didn't, DeeJay. I'm saying I would like to know their stance.
Let me ask y'all this, and let me ask you this. Of course, I'm 1,000% down for Kamala, and I have been. But at this point of the game, where are we going? Like, so if we find out their stance, what are we doing? Because we have a regime right now. We have Decepticons in the House, and us talking about what happened in the past does not dictate what's happening right now in our present. We got to get these fools out of here. That is my thought frame. Like,
Right. And that's our first.
That's our first word of business. How you booed or did your dirt
I'm
to
always going to vote
is
against
wrong. It's wrong.
Period. I don't care
know
who
it's
it
wrong,
is.
and
Well-
it might have been a handful. I feel like it was a handful. I don't feel like it was everybody. But
Right.
my thing is now, where are we today? Today we need to be on the same train of thought, moving this train and getting these Decepticons up out of here.
I agree. But while you can do two things at the same time, you don't have to. Now, if there's a Democrat that you're running against and they aren't on the right page, they aren't doing what they need to do in order for us as a community to progress, they're not voting as they should, they're not doing as they should, then absolutely yes, I do agree with that. They need to be removed. However, if it is a Democrat who's doing what they should, and just because you're a progressive Democrat, I don't want us to say, let's throw out every established Democrat simply because, this progressive is coming along. If you don't have the votes, you just don't have the votes.
But Kitty, they're progressive Democrats already there. We have progressive Democrats within Congress, and those I hope will blend in with the new ones coming in. So let me respond to two things. One, the Kamala thing. She's already met with Madani a couple of times. She's already met with the you said, well, let me finish. She already met with one of the guys that the lady that won, the other progressive that was nominated. I can't recall what her name is. She's met with her. So let me say this. Even though we're saying Democrats and Democrat socialists, there's Democrat socialists amongst them already. They're already separated in Congress right now as we speak. And those who are not on the socialist tips, well, a lot of them really are 99.9 years old anyway.
Yeah.
And it's time. It's past time.
I agree.
And so my goal is not to bring back in the old. The only one old that I will vote for, stand for, is that daggone Bernie. I'm sorry, I love me some Bernie. I do. But I could get him as a leader to some of the younger ones. Other than that, it's time to move this whole thing on. And those who are willing to follow under the Democrat Socialist Party, it would probably be their best bet to lean that way. I'll say this: the Republicans they're scared of it. They're trying to tell us amongst us, the Democrats are they're trying to take your party. What's left of your party, the Democrat Socialists are trying. No, we've evolved into the Democrat Socialists. We're not going anywhere. And as far as Kamala, even if they did not support Kamala at this point in time, what they're offering, what Madani has done with New York in a matter of months, we need that everywhere. All right, Kamala's my girl, and she can come in doing anything she wants as far as I'm concerned. She better get on that pole and hit that president run as far as I'm concerned, but she can do anything she wants. But if for any reason it ain't working, which I know it will, because she herself is a socialist. She herself is one. I mean, I look at her policies, and yes, she's there. So she would be a perfect leader to this new party coming in.
We need to take a commercial break. We need to take a commercial break. And I agree with you. I agree. I just don't want us to shoot ourselves in the foot. I don't want us to put ourselves in a position where we're going to primary someone, bring someone in, and they're going to be beaten by a Republican. That is my only concern. As long as it's not a Republican, I want them in office.
Republicans are in bad shape right now.
Very bad.
They are in real bad shape.
At 32%, your party is under 32%. Who's going to win under that? If they went under that, we know it went down.
Yeah.
I agree. Let's take a break. You're listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The Community Connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
This girl, this
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingAndTrainingServices.com.
Do you relate to the phrase,
It's Transformation Training Academy? If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing. It's a movement. Our comfortable confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out morningstarboutiquebytam.com, where your light owns your style.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. All right, folks, we are back. We had a little heated, not even a heated conversation. I think an in-depth conversation, because I think everybody's feelings matter. Go ahead, Real's finally back.
Yeah. My apologies for that potty mouth thing. But I missed the conversation. But I want to ask the question: is this election at this point important enough for these hardline, far left Democrats that they're gonna get behind these Democratic socialists to win these seats and take these houses back, whether it's the Senate or the House? I mean, listen, that's your thing. taking control of Congress. But yet you saw those people win in New York, and some people, big name people like this, the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, Hakeem Jeffries, and there was others who took issue with these people winning. Are you going to do what you have to do to make sure we have the House of Representatives in January? Are you going to get behind these people no matter what? That is the question.
So you're asking, are the people going to get behind Democrats regardless of them being?
No, no, sir. I'm
He's
talking
asking,
about
are
the
these
likes
people
of
in office?
Jeffries, Hochul, and these other politicians that are already seated. Are they going to do what Jasmine Crockett did, like when she stood behind Tallarico after he won?
Leaders.
Or are you going to do what you got to do to make sure you own this house in January?
I hope so.
Jeffrey's probably not. You know, I don't know what his deal is with APAC. I read that it's been some years since he last took money from him. I don't know. Personally, I'm not at ease with him. I'm not. So I
So
think that him even speaking up against them was too much. All right. Because you haven't been able to make a change. We gave you your turn. So you see somebody coming in that's able to make a change and you want to push back? No. What's going to happen is he's going to get pushed out. We need
But
change. We can't go back to what we had. If we go back to what we have had, we'll end up right here again. So it's got to be a new government built. And to
but
build that, we need fresher minds. We need minds that have evolved. Some of the people have been in there 30 and 40 years.
All of them need
right.
to go.
but even
Gotta
with
go.
that, DJ, are you not willing to do what you have to do to become the Speaker of the House? Because guess what? You get behind these people and they win, you become Speaker of the House. The whole agenda of the House of Representatives is what you want to do.
Hmm.
But
All
you
right.
know,
So
Real,
what
when
I
he
think,
pushed, I was gonna say this real quick, Denim, and I'm gonna let it go. When he pushed back, I'm telling you, it felt like it was maybe mentioned to him by it's not real. That's what it felt like. You know, why would you push back now? But
if they
anyway, go
most,
ahead.
they most definitely have their talking points. But what we're going what so we've all heard it, how people describe both parties as two sides of the same coin, right?
Hmm.
What we're seeing now is, and people say that because of the capitalist system, they both are working to uphold that system. They cannot afford to let it go. And what we're going to see right now is those who are of the same coin and those that are not. Jeffries and those are the old guard who want to uphold everything as the past. We're going to start to see a shift, and we already seen a shift away from them, but they're exposing themselves by being the same old same. And that's
But I
what
don't
people mean by those two sides of the same coin.
I disagree with that. I don't think that they're both working to uphold the same system. Because I've always said it and I'll say it again. The Democrat Party always made sure everyone ate for fear that someone would starve. The
Amen.
Republican Party has proven to us over and over again, especially with this MAGA thing, that they would make sure that nobody eats for fear that someone doesn't deserve to eat.
Yeah.
So
All
I
I
agree
right.
with
say
that.
this. So I would say this. We're not always going, even if we're on the same side per se,
We're
we're
not.
not always going to agree, right?
Yes.
We're
And
going to
that's
have different,
okay.
and that's what makes us
Yes.
this was makes that what makes our country run, because we're all of different thoughts, visions, and we can collab on certain things that makes common sense for the people. If the ideal idea is to make sure, like you said, the people eat, to make sure that people have comfortable wages and have comfortable living, living wages, and making sure children are taken care of, making sure elderly are being taken care of. I mean, I'm talking about the most important things that mean something to us as Americans, instead of fighting over, well, I don't like your idea here and this and that. I mean, it's irrelevant at this moment. That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
I
I
agree
feel
with you,
like
Miss
we need
Morningstar.
to be,
That's
we
true.
need to just be looking at where we are now
Hmm.
and where we're going if we
Hmm.
don't do something about it.
If we don't, and you're right, because when it all comes down to it, when it all boils down to it, and you step in that voting booth, if your choice is the Republicans who don't want you to eat, who don't want you to live, who don't want, they don't want, that's a party of no. They don't want anybody to have anything. I don't care if you are black, white, purple, green, yellow, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're straight, gay, it doesn't matter. They are, it's about class for them. It's about money for them. They do
Right.
not care. Or there's someone else in that. I'm choosing whoever it is. I don't care who it is. I'm choosing because in hopes of changing the old guard. And if that means that somebody who has been in office that's a Democrat and you get primaried, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we have got to do whatever we can to save this country. And put allowing another Republican, can somebody put their phone on mute because we're hearing that, allowing another Republican to get in office is the worst thing that for this country. How are we supposed to grow? How? We can't. So I agree.
I don't know, but I can tell you this. Anybody who thinks any Republican gives a darn about you, you are sadly mistaken. They
Mm.
take from social programs to take those tax dollars and pump them into future kickbacks for themselves. They take from the poor to give a tax
And they
breaks,
are the rich.
incentives, subsidies to these billion-dollar plus industries,
Yep.
companies, or whatever, in return for kickbacks. They don't care about the people
They
at
don't.
all.
Yeah.
They don't. They don't.
So now that we're in this predicament and we're seeing it in living color,
Hmm.
it's live. It ain't, it's dead smack in our face. It's
Yep.
smacking us all through the face. Like this ain't, everybody see it. So
Hmm.
Right.
what do you do? Are you gonna sit up here and nitpick about socialist over, over your socialist views versus their capitalist views? Or are we gonna get to the meat and potatoes of it, which is the people? Because it's
Right.
at the end of the day, it's what the people want. We don't give a dog on what they talking about. They want, you want to keep saying, listen, things catch up with you. You want to continue to take money from an organization, and because you want to keep your wealth. I mean, what goes around comes around, and it will.
Right.
Because the
And
younger generation is moving on. They progressing. That's what they
Yeah.
right.
want. They want progression. They don't
Yeah.
give a
So
doggone about none of that.
here's
Right.
a prime example of what I just said about them not caring about the people. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not heard, they have made an agreement to build two data centers on U.S. Army bases.
Hmm. I'm not surprised about it. There's nothing at this point. There is nothing that can be said that will surprise me.
So now, in these data centers, they are supposed to be privately funded. Why are we having our military or anything on our military
Private
facilities
funded.
privately
That's
funded?
crazy.
What is the return on their investment?
There you
If
go.
it
Well,
ain't about the money, you already
uh,
know it's about the money for these
well,
people.
LaShandra.
listen, they're putting those military bases on data center on military bases for reasons unknown. But if I had to pick one, I would tie it into the fact that they attempted to have two different uh, chat programmers to program um, robots to unalive without the command of a human being.
Why would
And
you want that?
both of those programmers were like, not, we're
No.
not doing that. We're
Why
not
would
doing
you
that.
even want that though? We
That's
gotta think
that's the
about it.
Evil.
What are you
question.
planning?
They're evil.
So
That's the question. And then when you say, when Real just said what he said, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Okay,
And
why not have them one on especially army bases? All right. Those are the soldiers that actually go out there and get physical.
Right.
So
And the privatized thing came to mind with me because that's the first order of business. He really was pushing for the VA. He wants to privatize the VA because he wants that money, them kickbacks. You know, he wants that because this is what it's all about. It ain't about the American people. He can care less. He already told us that several times.
Yeah, he doesn't care at all.
So they were talking about sharing technology and manufacturing. I'm thinking the only thing you would probably be manufacturing is stuff going into the military industrial complex. So with that being said, things that go boom.
I can't hear you. Can you guys hear?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can hear me?
I heard
Oh my goodness, Real, we can't hear you.
I could hear Real.
Y'all can hear Real? So it's me.
I
She
can't hear
hear
Morningstar.
Me?
Morningstar can't hear me either.
Is it me?
I can't.
I can't hear. Let me try.
Kitty, we can hear you. Morningstar, I can't hear you. Can you guys hear me?
I hear you. Morningstar is silent.
Denim,
I
can you hear
Real
me?
and DJ Kitty.
I can no longer hear Denim.
You can't hear
you, DJ.
Denim can't. I can't hear Denim or Morningstar.
Oh.
Morningstar, you on mute. She had a mute button. Look, we the guests. We left. Okay. So, yeah. Denim, say something.
I mean, like I said, go ahead, Denim.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Yes.
now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear Denim?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
You
I'm
can't
down.
hear me?
All right,
I
y'all.
hear you.
So we back real.
No, but she can't hear
I'm
me.
back up. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
I can. I hear you.
Keep talking, Real. Keep going.
So yeah,
other people can hear you.
that it just sounds like the military-industrial complex will be supported on these bases, and me, as a retired service member, personally, that is dangerous in a wartime situation. If an enemy hit this depot where you're creating weapons, it's going to cause a whole lot of fatalities on these bases to the people that are supposed to be fighting the wars. This makes absolutely no sense to put weapons or build weapons around the people that are supposed to be training to use them.
Wait.
Go ahead. I'm on mute, Real.
I think he just went on mute too. Because I
can't hear you. Can you hear me, Denim?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah, I stopped talking. I thought Morningstar was talking.
Okay.
But yeah, this is dangerous in itself. I mean, we're going to have to get the grown-ups back into Congress. They're going to have to put some type of legislation in place to shut this foolishness down with these data centers on bases, this foolishness with integrating technology with the iCountry, who you claim are at the top of your terror watch list. Why are we, like nothing that is happening right now makes sense at all. Like I'm blown. Well, pardon my French, but blown aback. Cause I'm just.
It's a mess.
I agree.
Now, but speaking of which, speaking of the iCountry is not real. They dropped one of their largest non-nuclear bombs on Lebanon. And what's most infuriating about that is Lebanon, these people are already out of their homes, so they're in camps. They're in camps throughout the field, and they're doing it just like they did Gaza. So this is their second genocide because they haven't finished their first. They got two going on at the same time.
They're evil.
I can't understand it. And then they always want to paint themselves as the victim.
Yeah.
In 2025, they are the only country that attacked 6 other countries in 1 year alone. It's insane.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist for people to
Well,
understand that.
I mean, this is the
y'all can't hear
administration
me?
we have in place.
Yes,
and
we
this
can hear
is
you. We
the
can't
foolishness.
Real
I don't
can't
think
hear
Real
us.
can hear you.
You can't hear us. Poor Real is catching it. It
I
must be
hear.
y'all.
I don't hear DJ. I hear everybody else.
That's because y'all are still y'all are both on the same network at home. So maybe that is why. I don't know. I'm trying to think of why this won't work. It's very frustrating. But can you hear us, Real?
Yes.
But
All right.
he can't hear me.
All right. So
talk on TikTok, and let me go on mute on TikTok.
Okay. All right. So
talk on TikTok.
No, that's not gonna work either, Miss Morningstar, because we're gonna have an echo. Yeah. I don't know.
We don't have that much longer. I'm gonna go down and come back up so he can hear me.
All right, Real, go ahead. No, Real, you stay here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
So
You stay here.
Yeah. I hear you. DJ Kitty, what's up? I see your boy finally made it back to work. Tom King Jr. Did y'all hear about that?
I don't even know.
He was depressed, right?
So
yeah,
Tom King Jr. was a Republican congressman, a House member that had went missing for some months. He missed like a total of 142 votes.
Where he been?
He just came out of nowhere and said he was depressed. And basically he was getting his life back together. So
well, I hope he's getting his life
he
together.
will be back voting, back to work, whatever. I just thought I'd let you know that.
But what are the jobs in the
Denim
country?
or DJ, y'all want to talk about these Supreme Court rulings at all?
Well, I did want to ask before we moved on, like, what are the jobs in this country?
So,
can you? Can y'all not hear me?
He can't
He
hear
can't
us
hear me
again.
either.
It's you.
I hear you, DJ. I hear you,
Can't
Kitty.
hear Denim or DJ. Oh, this.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
It's Real. Boy, I tell you, StreamYard is. Look, I'm depressed.
Well, look, we at the end of the show.
Yeah, we at the end of the show.
We can continue talking on TikTok a little bit, but this has been, one of those things.
Yeah, this has been.
It's been ghetto, y'all. The show is the StreamYard is ghetto today.
Real ghetto. At
I
this
hate to
point,
say, but y'all need to ask for a discount for this month.
I am. Trust me, baby. I'm real good on disputes, honey, because this is ridiculous. I don't even think I can send this over to the radio station because we've had too many disruptions. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let's go ahead and end. You can't hear us. Look at this, y'all. Ghetto. All right, let's go ahead and end the show. I'm not sending this in. I can't. She can't use this because we've had too many. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let's hop on over. I'll tell her to play a pre-recorded show. Fuck. All right, let me go ahead and do the outro, Miss Morningstar.
As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.